The morning came quietly over Eldhammar, a soft haze lifting from the city's rooftops after a night of light rain. The party had returned only hours before, escorting the princess safely back to her chambers. Now, with their mission complete, they set up a small camp near the outer market, close enough to the city's bustle, yet far enough for a quiet moment around the fire. Runa sat sharpening her axes, each scrape of the whetstone steady and rhythmic. Silvara brewed a small pot of herbal tea beside her, the steam drifting into the cool air. Dravok leaned back against a crate, arms crossed, surveying the waking city with the calm focus of someone who needed time to unwind, but would never fully let down his guard. Kalir tuned his lute absently, plucking soft notes as he watched the city gates open for the day's traffic. Boren arrived with a handful of pastries from a nearby baker, passing them around before settling near the flames. Conversation drifted easily between them lighter, now that the princess was safe. Before long, talk shifted to one of the morning's surprises. Word had spread that a group of minotaurs had settled in one of Eldhammar's southern districts while the party was away. Not raiders, not mercenaries, travelers seeking a place to stay, offering their strength to the princess in hopes of earning trust and helping reunite their scattered kin.
They're enormous.
Runa said thoughtfully, biting into a pastry.
But polite. One of them even apologized for standing too close to me.
Kyler chuckled.
Imagine them helping with city work. Walls rebuilt in a week.
Silvara smiled into her tea.
If they mean to aid the princess, that's a blessing.
Their small fire crackled as the city around them warmed to life. For the first time in days, the group felt unhurried. They had time to rest, time to prepare, time to breathe before whatever came next.
Cobblestones, Eldhammar breathing slow. The princess safe behind her walls, the lanterns losing glow. We stand a while in quiet streets, our burdens set aside. A fleeting peace to mend our minds before the next long ride. Eldhammar sings around us, a quiet place to heal. But far beyond the city walls, our fate is turning real. We're standing in the afterglow, the city breathing light. The road ahead is calling us, a promise through the night. With every step our story grows, the fire never fades. Together we are stronger now for all the paths we've made. Kaler walks the music halls through parchment strings and lore, chasing echoes of his lineage in dusty shelves and more. Runa tests her tempered steel, each strike a promise made. Her axe is singing sharp and clean, her purpose unafraid. And in this quiet moment, our hearts begin to rise. The road beyond Eldhammar glimmers softly in our eyes. We're standing in the afterglow, the city breathing light. The road ahead is calling us, a promise through the night. With every step our story grows, the fire never fades. Together we are stronger now for all the past we've made. Dravok's strikes with practice form, each motion sharp and tight. His armor rings proudly as he trains from morn to night. Borin digs through cluttered shops for tomes with hidden might, and silver gathers healing herbs that shimmer green and bright. Let the towers stand behind us, let the open road unfold. Every scar and memory has shaped the tales we hold. We're ready for the distance, for the mountains and the flame. Together we'll keep moving till the world recalls our name. Eldhammar sings around us, a quiet place to heal. But far beyond the city walls, our fate is turning real. We're standing in the afterglow, the city breathing light. The road ahead is calling us, a promise through the night. With every step our story grows, the fire never fades. Together we are stronger now for all the paths we've
Later that evening, as the campfire's glow softened into dusk, the party wandered toward Eldhammar's mission board to see what new troubles stirred in the region. Posters hung in uneven rows, requests for escorts, monster bounties, missing livestock, merchant deliveries. Kalir slowed first. A small parchment near the bottom corner bore a symbol he hadn't seen in years. A stylized crest pressed into the paper in deep red ink. To anyone else, it was just an unusual mark. To him, it was unmistakable. His family's seal. The posting was brief, only a rough sketch of an old mansion somewhere in the southeastern lands, surrounded by a few cryptic words hinting at unrest there. Nothing more. No requester named. No reward listed. Just the seal. A call left for someone who would recognize it. Runa glanced over his shoulder.
Looks vague. Trouble?
Kalir folded the parchment slowly, his expression thoughtful and distant.
Maybe,
He said softly.
but it's trouble that knows my name.
The firelight flickered in his eyes as the others gathered around him, silently acknowledging what it meant. A new road was waiting.